SMT Nation, we back. All right, Nation, big news, and this one is going to be coming very shortly. All right, we're expecting this at some point in January. In fact, we actually have a date for the Samsung Galaxy S24. Why am I doing a video about a phone, you say? Well, I'm trying to expand the content here on the channel, and I thought this was going to be a pretty big story because a lot of you like the best cellular network technologies, and you keep tabs on this stuff, so the Samsung Galaxy phone is usually the best cellular connected device every year. So let's talk about what we know so far from this device. All right, the article, Ars Technica, put that for you in the description. Ways to support the channel you could find in the description as well. All right, so Samsung set to launch the Galaxy S series in January. I think specifically the week of the 17th is what we know so far. The S24, the S series, the pinnacle of Android hardware basically every year. Don't get me wrong, you guys know I love the Pixel features and all those things, but when it comes to the hardware piece, nothing like a Galaxy, right? They are going to have a launch event on the 17th. Samsung will be hosting that in San Jose, California. The launch event will be streamed on the live, so you guys can follow Samsung either on the website or on the YouTube channel, and then you could see them drop those three devices. It'll be the S24, the S24 Plus, and the S24 Ultra. So the namesakes will remain unchanged for this year's launch. With respect to availability, I'm assuming, usually within a few days, you're able to do your, pre-orders, and then they ship them out usually within the week. You can reserve your devices. I'm sure they're going to have some trade-ins. Spec-wise, let's see if we know something about the specs here. It says here it'll be the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for the processing. 5,000 milliamp hour battery on the Ultra version of the phone. The Plus model will have a slightly smaller display, a slightly smaller battery. So that kind of what we expect. I would assume that the regular S24 will probably be like a 6.2 or 6.3 inch display. The three devices, 6.2 inch full HD display on the S24, 8 gig of RAM, 128 to 256 gig of storage. The Plus model will probably have a slightly larger battery, a larger display, probably more RAM. And then if you really want like the ultimate, right, the climax of all Androids, you're going to have to get the S24 Ultra. Largest display, quad HD probably, or I should say 4K, right? The most RAM, the largest capacity battery, probably the best camera system too, right? Probably have an extra sensor, more capable, does more. But all of them will have, the same processing and cellular modems and stuff like that. Just be mindful that they are probably going to really emphasize the AI piece, right? And let's not get it twisted. Google really took that home with their last launch. So let's see, what Galaxy brings to the table with this. This should be interesting. This is what the phones look like here, pictured to my right. Well, to your left, to my right. They look good. It looks like they're going with flat panel. They're going with like those corners. Maybe we're not going to see the rounded displays. Maybe we'll get like flat panel displays. We'll see. I'm definitely going to get one of these for sure. Stepping away from the new Pixels. I'm gonna go with the Galaxy this year for the sake of the cellular. Excited though. You guys gonna pick up one of these? If so, which one? We don't know anything about pricing just yet, but expect it to be pricey. Right, so but let me know. What are you guys interested in? You excited for this? Sound off in the comment section down below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.